So, as I go through this opening dialogue, I'll explain some things. This is my first speedrun of the Octo expansion of Splatoon 2. It is, what they call the any percent category. I always like to be a stickler about this. It's not really any percent. True any percent involves death abuse, which I'll explain more in a bit. I actually don't even know for sure what they mean by death abuse, but I'm pretty certain about what they mean. But I'm running what they call any percent, which does not use death abuse in the way that I assume they mean by death abuse. So it's, I would call it any percent no death abuse, or I would just call it no death abuse, whatever. That's what I would call it. I'm running the no death abuse category. And the thing is, for me, this is a quote-unquote blind run. By that, I do not mean I have not played the game. Obviously, I have played Octo Expansion. I streamed it. Would you like to enter a story that echoes from deep underground? Yes. Thanks, Greedo. I thought people might like it. What I mean by blind, as you can see if you read the paste bin linked below, but you don't have to because I'm explaining it right now, is I have not watched any speedruns of Octo Expansion. I have not looked up any strats, I haven't done anything. I've tried to stay as blind as I can. The only things I've looked up, as I explained in the paste bin, are the current world record time, which is just a few minutes over an hour, which actually does make a difference because it indicates to me that there are likely not any major skips that I'm missing out on. And I know a strat for a very specific area of the game, but it's also like completely unreasonable to execute, and I'm pretty sure even if you could do it consistently, it wouldn't be faster anyway. I accidentally saw the strat because somebody retweeted it on Twitter. I didn't realize what I was looking at until it happened. Go for it? No. It's so stupid. It's unbelievably stupid. And go for an extra dark Vimo. Orange eyes. And what else? There's something else I know about the game. Or about the run. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it wasn't a big deal. Basically, I know barely anything about speedrunning this at all. I routed it out myself, which wasn't particularly mind-bending. I just had to put in the work to do it. And the strats that I came up with for the individual missions, I came up with myself. I just wanted to just route a game from scratch myself, because I've never actually done that. So I did that with this game, and I've had some fun, and I'm probably going to do that more as I try to shave more time off before watching other people's runs. I'll eventually watch other runs. Oh yeah, the other thing that I know is simply that I know that you start the timer upon selecting yeah right here. So you pick what your VMO looks like, say yeah, start your timer. And I know, actually I don't even know when you end your timer. So I guess whoever ends up verifying this run can just use their own judgment there. So yeah, that's how it is. What's up, Weez McGee? Black is faster. Oh, thank you for the host, by the way, BDU. What's up, Crotch Can? You know it, buddy. That's it. Without further ado, let me make sure my timer is running. It's not. I had global hotkeys off. I'm glad I checked. With all that in mind, let's go. The M1 Speedfest. It's been too long since I've speedrun. I've had a lot of fun doing off-stream routing and strat finding. And there are some missions where I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface as far as finding strats, but we'll get there. I'll go faster if everyone spams emotes. Ginger whales. First important strat is to walk optimally. That's what I'm doing right now. Second strat is to select the splatter shot junior there. Oops. That whole area is self-explanatory, right? I think it is. No, don't do it, Drag. She's just an innocent Woomy. Yeah, I looked that up, Drag. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I know, which is that there is no way to skip the hard, like, how do you put it? The hard time limit on the final boss. You can't make that fight go any faster, unfortunately. You just have to wait for the time to run out after you do everything, which is kind of dumb. But that's okay. You can just consider it like an honorary end to a run, like a post-run celebration if you want. But yeah, I looked that up, and I looked up when time starts. I'm just mashing for dialogue right now, if you can't tell. That's why I have my arms not on my legs. Go, man, go. Yo, thanks to the host, Ed. Hi, welcome to the stream. This is a no Woomy stream and a no Vimo stream. Please don't post anything Woomy or Vimo related. This may result in a temporary or permanent ban. Thanks, and stay off the hook. Don't get cooked. So as far as the route that I'm going to be taking through the metro, my general strategy for routing it out was just coming up with different possible routes, like to get to the Fangs as fast as possible, which I sorted by the number of missions each one would require you to do. And you know, it's pretty straightforward that the one in which you have to do the fewest number of missions is going to be the fastest, but there are some missions that take significantly longer than others, so I wanted to be sure, and I got decent IL times on the missions that were unique to different routes, and just compared the time differences that way. And it ended up being the case that indeed the routes with the fewest missions are the fastest. But I'm glad I put in the work to make sure anyway. I'm glad you noticed, BD. I wasn't going to point it out. Something to note... Oops. I beefed it. Something to note is that the beginning of the run is just, like, really dialogue heavy. It's not ideal, but, I mean, it's okay. I've dealt with worse. Octolings are your friends. I don't know why I'm button mashing when you can't skip past this particular dialogue. Octo lives don't matter, except for Agent 8's. Hello? Dude. She was hiding behind a tree. This AI is high-tech. I like getting the armor there because in one of my practice runs I got absolutely owned by this inkjet. That actually happened here, so it's a good thing I did, huh? And Marina. My bad. This nigga practices. You know how I am, man. I have to put at least 100 hours into practicing something before I know how to do it on even a basic level. Hell yeah, it's a good job, idiot. Or good idea. I don't know how to talk. I've heard that little rat bit by Pearl a few times. And the more I hear it, the more I like it. Hey, I've been pretty consistent lately, GameBot. I'm doing okay on streaming. I did find one minor skip for this mission. Not a skip, but just like a way to move that wasn't apparent the first few times I went through it. Saves a good chunk of time because the fact that this level kind of works based on cycles means you would otherwise have to wait a bit. Actually, you could maybe do the same thing here, but I'm not going to try it on the fly because I'm low T. Nope. This is not the way it's gone in the past. Maybe I misremember how I do the thing? Whatever. First run, it's not gonna be good. Vimo. Yeah, GameBot's been pretty sassy this year. Oh, god damn it. I thought there was dialogue after finishing that mission. It's the next mission where there's dialogue. What's up, 8-Ball? The 8-Ball missions you have to do in what I believe to be the optimal route are not great. I'm not against the 8-Ball missions like a lot of people seem to be, but there are more interesting ones that could have made it into the run. Oh, god damn it. I'm screwing up the simplest 8-Ball mission. Why are these guys not dying? This 8-Ball should be crushing them. Thank you. Pretty sure I had less trouble with this mission the first time I ever did it than I am right now, so just let that happen. Yo, what's up, Ed? Thanks, man. Trying to get it in a good position so I don't end up beefing it. I'm genuinely looking forward to doing, like, strat finding for 8-Ball missions, though. I say that the ones that made it in aren't that interesting, but it could just be that I haven't found out how to make them interesting yet. The second one that you have to do involves, well, I don't use it yet, but you can select the Squiffer, and I'm wondering if there are gonna be some interesting strats with that. Please get in the thing. I almost jumped off. Let's wait for the seesaw. What? Thank you. Thank you, CQ. That's a really weird mistake. Never seen that happen before. Didn't realize there was such a gap between this ramp and the seesaw. Now I know. That's reasonable, Ed. You didn't stop streaming from me, GameBot? I thought you were a real fan. Who am I kidding? No, I didn't. Thanks, Marina. I won't take a look. I have to play the game. Where are you picking up Alyssa from? From work? The local game store? Nice. Yeah, I figured it was magic when you said it, a game store. I've got this mission down pretty well, I think. For one thing, I figured out where to shoot to burst the Rainmaker really fast. For another thing, I figured out which Octolings I have to take the time to kill to make this go smoothly. That one I can ignore. This one I want to be ready for right when she spawns. This one up here can be a giant pain, so kill her. And then, as long as I kill that one, I can ignore the one on the left. Except she almost got me, actually. She did, wow. Oh, you know what I did differently there? I know what I did wrong. You want to do a full shot on the Rainmaker pedestal. Because if you do that, there'll be enough ink around that even if the Octoling to the left owns you, you can just swim right up to it, and it's fine. Live and learn. I don't actually know what killed me there. Something just exploded me instantly. The Rainmaker reset. Epic. I know, Pearl. I was pretty proud of how I had optimized this mission, and now it's going really poorly. I'll probably have to kill extra Octolings at this point, since they're going to be in really bad positions, such as this one, who is making it impossible for me to move. I don't know why this one isn't dead. I'm not even hitting her. We're making it. Slowly but surely. I wasn't even aware that Octolings you've killed could respawn. Which means that this has gone worse than it ever has, even in practice. But that just means that this is really good experience for me to be getting. It's Isopadre. Anyway, I know exactly how everything ended up going to shit in that mission, so I should be able to prevent that in the future. Gnarly Rails. This is an easy mission. This is one of those missions. There are a few missions in the optimal route that I wish weren't in it, because they're just like, they're easy enough that it's just kind of like, just do the mission. Just like, do it, and then it'll be over. Never mind. This is actually the hardest mission in the game. Not sure why that happened. Never done that before. As you can see, you can kind of optimize the mission a little bit by doing the dodges, so you go down in elevation faster, but I mean, it's not hard to do. You just do it. Get world record? I will, don't worry. An electric griddle. You've unlocked a new line. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you pointing that out. Bus-delicious. Chicken on a griddle. I mean, chicken's chicken, okay? Yeah, this way. I think this mission, theoretically, the optimal thing to pick is the scope, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. I didn't know that happened. Learning things mid-run? Who expected that? Oh, I can't reach that? So I guess picking scope, that does matter. It would have let me reach that one box. That was pretty slow. God damn it. That kind of thing is going to happen a lot until I'm really experienced. There are just various points in the run where there's like dialogue that comes up in between missions, so when you're mashing to get past it, it's like you got to remember where it all is. I already lift weight scares. I lift more than that. Thanks for the tip, though. What? I don't know why that happened when I hit it with the splat bomb. That should... Hitting it with a splat bomb makes it instantly go all the way, except it didn't then. I don't know. I have way too many things to learn. This is truly the deepest speedrun. There's a sweet spot on that stack of boxes where you can form a path with just one burst bomb, but I don't know exactly where to hit it. The This guy is making me nervous. Oh, 2 burst bombs, that's right. Can y'all believe I haven't forgotten a split yet? I can't. The bad Octos were hitting it. Oops. I don't know, usually when you hit the first roller with a burst bomb, it just shoots back and nothing can stop it. But maybe I've just gotten lucky until now. I've perfected the art of grabbing the fangs as early as possible once you burst the bubble. I know exactly where to stand. Very optimal. I'm proud of that. How do you feel about the racial undertones of this DLC? I think they were handled perfectly. Nintendo is truly the master of political commentary. Pearl is transracial, though, so she can say that. She's allowed. Yeah, sorry, I beat the whole game before you could even see it, BDU. Don't get jealous. I'm sad that the optimal way to beat this mission is the Jet Squelcher, by the way. I wish it was Bamboozler, but it's not. Yo, Alyssa. I'd pick you up pretty fast. Unless y'all live, like, right next to the game store. Or maybe he was watching my stream in the car, which is very irresponsible. But something I still definitely recommend everyone do. This mission with the Jet Squelcher is just like... why even play the game? Ah, that would be a good meme. Lone Magi. If this gets run at AGDQ and the runner doesn't do that, I'm going to be really disappointed. Oh, you already had her picked up. What's up, Brendan? Speed is back. Wait. What? I picked the wrong mission. What is this mission? Huh? This is... oh. I remember now. Oh, thanks to the host, by the way, Alyssa. This is my favorite mission in the run, by the way. It's really hard to do it optimally. How many splits in total? I don't know. Huh? Why was I out of ink already? Whatever. See a curling bomb. Didn't need you anyway. hate you. Good lord. Whoop. Didn't do exactly what I meant to do, but I made it through. This is slow, but I almost died and I had to do desperation strats. You can probably bum rush the key. If you're talking about where I think you're talking about, you probably can, but I don't think it would be consistent because, I mean, even if you just barely touch ink, you lose. It's not a matter of just avoiding enemies, but if you touch any of their ink at all on the ground, you're done. So you could maybe theoretically do it, but yeah, I don't know. This is the worst mission in the run because it's extremely boring. I'm really bad at this mission, but even if you play bad, you can still win. The fuck did you say to me? Whatever, just hit it, I don't care. So many of them hit, and it's just like it didn't even come close to losing. I can't click that link, by the way, Ed, sorry. I'm sure it's cool. It is free. I actually did fail that mission a couple times the first time I played the game, but never again. I'll check it out later, yeah. Is the box breaking mission in the run? One of them is. And it is the worst of the two. I actually quite like it in the context of a speedrun, because it rewards precise aim. And that's a skill that I value. But it's still a really stupid mission. That better be a picture of you holding a gun, pointing a gun at the camera. Okay, that's thing one. That's the general route for getting those two things. And then I'm going to do my route for getting the things on the right side of the metro. Bounce with me. A very easy mission that I think I've died every single time I attempt it. Thank you for confirming, Ed. He's threatening Marie! Oh shit, I have to get world record now. You don't have to kill these guys at all, I do it for fun. I could have just gone off of that bounce, actually. I didn't know if I would hit the sponge or not. As far as I can tell, it's not like I've tested it, like, precisely, Drac, but as far as I can tell, if you are in kid form, you go a little bit faster through the air. Cool, that went better than any other time I've done this mission. Which isn't saying a lot, but whatever. Hit me right in the controller. Is that a new phrase? This mission is also kind of for freebie. I kind of enjoy it. For some reason it feels good to perform it optimally, even though it's quite easy. But it's easy. I got owned. Vimo. Sorry I'm sniffling so much. Allergies. Yeah, ISO. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it does almost look like it's on rails. I mean, you have to hold forward, so technically it's not. This is the 8-ball mission I was talking about earlier, in which you can use the squiffer. The pro seems to be the faster way to do it if you don't have, like, really specific strats, and I haven't found out really specific strats, so I'm using the pro. But I would like to find some cool stuff you can do with the squiffer, if you can. This part I really want to learn how to optimize, because what I'm doing here is obviously slow, but it's safe, so that's how it is for now. Do not sponge. I think this part might be very luck-based, because what I've had happen once before is the ball will just, like, hit the enemies just the right way that it just stops, instead of doing this crap, and I'm not sure how to affect that, or if I did anything to affect it at all. But you can get it in there pretty quick if you follow it with your aim. Yeah, that's what I've thought about Drek. I've tried it a few times and, whoops. Usually it'll just send it flying to the right off of the ledge, but if you can hit it just right, you can probably do that. Shrinky ink. Yeah, I'm allergic to second place. It's placing too high for me. Need to place lower than that. That guy is the worst enemy in the game, by the way. How far into the run? A little less than half, I think. Jet Squelcher is the obvious choice here. Don't even talk to me. Oh god. I just smacked my left earbud out. This one. I am beefing it. It's okay. I'll recover. You can recover easily with the Jet Squelcher. You can't hit that after all. I'm not recovering. I'm not recovering. I thought you could hit that orange one from here, but I was wrong. So this is not going to be good. God, I barely even made it in time, let alone fast. Don't you WTF me. I think regular ink brush is fastest here. Maybe it's not. At me. Press Z. I guess I'm doing the whole stage over. Well, I'm gonna save a lot of time there next time. This mission sucks because you can't make it go any faster. But you can use a curling bomb and that's fun. Man, remember the fun time I had with this mission on my first playthrough? Unbelievable. What? Don't do this. Don't do this. I hate you. This is why you picked roller, by the way. forgot about this one. I thought y'all might remember this mission. Hey, how many splits have I missed, by the way? Yeah, I was. I had a hard time with that mission somehow, because I didn't pick roller. Oh hey, it's everyone's favorite. Especially mine. Ink. Okay. I'm not sure how I hit that one, but I'll accept it. When does the fast part begin? Well, certainly not right now. Okay, climb. Does everyone hate this? I hate it. I hate it conceptually, at least. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting way too nervous. Where's yours? That's bad. I did practice runs of this mission twice, and I didn't have any problems. I didn't fail a single time. Just letting everyone know that. You can believe me or not. Okay, I'm climbing. To answer your question, by the way, Drake, no, not all of the missions are required. You just have to get the 4 things, so you have to take certain routes through the metro to get to the 4 things, and I'm taking what I believe to be the shortest routes. And I've taken into account, by the way, the fact that this mission takes forever. I actually don't know if there is a route you can take that doesn't have you do this mission. Yeah, there must be. But it would be really roundabout. Yeah. A task of this would legitimately be sick. A well-executed human run of this mission would be sick. but that's the rough part. Also, yeah, the exploding weapon would probably be faster. It would definitely be faster, theoretically, but it would be extremely hard to do fast. I'll work my way up to it. Can I reach that? No. No, I can't. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I've wasted enough time. Let's do it. God damn it. It's a good thing I hit the checkpoint, I guess, huh? See, I'm trying to, like, get in positions where I can see as many as possible before I have to move. Can I not just hit that one? Damn it. Yeah, this is when I'm going to need to take time to, like, not only practice, but rat out the best order to do things in, so I can spend less time moving around and more time shooting. Because right now, I don't even know where the ones I haven't hit are. And if I were more familiar with this, I would. Obviously. There we go. Is this just the one? Yes. Good lord. That seemed really bad, and it is. But keep in mind, I spent about 3 times longer here than I should have, and I'm spending even longer here still. In my defense at this point, I'm a little bit tilted, and have been since the first time I messed up. Tilted. They're all routes, Drac. Okay. If it worked in practice, it must work in runs. You mean the blaster? Probably. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Drac. I'm kind of afraid to do that. I messed up enough as it was. Shooting down is sketchy, yeah, but when you're up higher, it's like you can just see the most stuff. That would be a nightmare, Brendan, if you didn't have the different color boxes. Once I get good at this boss fight, I think it'll look cool as hell. I'm not good at it. I've only done it a couple times. But I think once I figure out, like, where to shoot when it does its charge attack, if I can consistently nail them when it's doing that, it'll be really cool. Oh, don't worry, Japan's all in on microtransactions and stuff as well. Just look at all the people paying like $500 for JPEGs of cute anime girls that don't even do anything. See that attack right there? It always moves like consistently straight forward, so I should be able to consistently get a hit on the dudes. But I don't know how right now. There we go. Oh, I thought I hit it. Come on. I've been so close on this last one. Oh. Thought you were talking about American game developers, Ed. That was a bit more abstract than my small American pea brain can understand. Nope. Thought I had it. I'm trying to be careful right now, because that's what speedrunning is about. Okay. That was slow, but that was a lot better than my past fights. Didn't die. I never hit my split for Matchmaster. Told you I'd miss a split. I can't beat you. It's crazy. Thanks for calling them oranges, Ed. I'll only be paying back these oranges for the next 15 years. That's pretty good. Ed, you're lying. God damn it. Why did my joystick just do that? Fine, I guess Agent 3 is a boy now. That's gross, but that's just how it is. Imagine being a boy. What the heck? This mission's goofy, but I like it. I think it's good for speeds. Wait, did I? Yeah, I got that one. You asshole, be still. Cool, that went well. One more mission until we got all the fangs, and then it's time for Metal Gear Solid. That's not how I remember this part working, but whatever, it worked. Nothing to worry about. That's not how I remember this part working, but again, it's fine. There's a checkpoint right here. There. I did it correctly. Huh, what? I wonder if I usually should wait longer before I shoot it. I mean, I guess if I just do it one at a time, that'll be fine. I'll just do it one at a time. There we go. Easy peasy. Really? I don't remember this being difficult at all, but apparently this is pretty tight. Okay, maybe I did it a different way before, but I don't remember. And you have to wait. Apparently you have to wait until you're like right about to hit the sticks and then shoot. Shoot slower. I mean, I'm shooting one bullet at a time. Good lord. I don't feel like I'm that far off. I guess I am. Okay. Okay. Please come run this game, Drake. I will allow you to do it. That's embarrassing. But most things I do are embarrassing, so that's fine. Different gun. You can only use this gun. See, like, this works, but the entire time I'm like an inch away from my death. Seems so much simpler than the previous attempts. Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, Strike. It's just, I don't remember doing it that way before. I don't remember even having to do it one shot at a time in the past. But again, it's not like I've practiced all the missions a lot or anything. Yep. I jumped early that time, actually. Now it's time for the world's longest cutscene. Who's ready? What? Yes, yes, no. Yes, yes, no. How long is it? I don't know, like 10 hours. I'm wearing cargo shorts, by the way. I'm sure y'all can tell from my cam, but I thought I should, like, explicitly acknowledge it. I'm not proud of it, but it's the only pair of shorts I've got that aren't gym shorts. And it's too hot to not wear shorts, so I'm wearing them. I don't know why I'm mashing the button. You can't mash past this dialogue. You like cargo shorts? I don't think they're very stylish. Drinking water is, though, so that's what I'm doing. What cargo am I transporting? Buddy, let's just say it's a heavy load. This scene is so funny. Agent 3, is that really you? Yeah, that's true. Nobody can make fun of you wearing cargo shorts if you pull out cool stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's cool. Okay, time to play the game again. Almost. Dang it, Agent 8, you've got no weapon. That's my voice for Cuttlefish. I hope you enjoyed. I did work out a few little optimizations the last time I went through this. Let's see if I remember them. Generally speaking, the strats are knowing what you can get away with as far as alerting enemies. Like, there are parts where if you alert enemies, you're screwed, and parts where it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a part where it doesn't matter. You can just go, and they'll notice you, and they'll shoot at you, and they'll never hit you. This part too, if I remember right. Yep. This part, though, no, you do want to wait for these guys to turn around. Because it'll spawn kamikaze guys, and they'll just immediately kill you. Same here, IRC. You can alert him, like, at the very end, so right here. And you just go around the corner, so it doesn't matter. According to my little bit of practice I did, it is hard for speedrunning. Not amazingly hard, but pretty hard. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure out the strats over time. You think my cargo shorts are lame? I don't know, would carrying an Etch-a-Sketch make you seem less lame to people? I really beefed it, by the way, like I'm screwed here. I forgot that you have to go slow to not alert that guy, so now I have to go slow throughout the whole thing because it spawns kamikaze guys, and now these guys are probably gonna kill me. Yep. That's okay, I remember now. Oh yeah, I never did explain death abuse. I don't actually know for sure because, again, I'm not looking at what other strats people are using intentionally. I am intentionally avoiding looking at what other speedrunners are doing. But I'm pretty sure the death abuse category, which is to say the true any % category, is at least on some missions killing yourself multiple times so that you get the charge skip, and it'll just let you skip the mission. I'm pretty sure that's what death abuse is. And I'm running the no death abuse category. This guy on the left is the problem. This guy on the left is why if you go through here, when you have them alerted, you get demolished. But now I can go. Pretty sure this guy doesn't matter. Oh yeah, there's a kamikaze guy here. You can get by if you get hit by that guy, but now I'm slow. Because I'm armorless. Now I have to wait for this guy. Dang. I think I usually did carry a CD player in my pocket when I was a kid, or when I was in middle school. This is the phase where I found a really silly task level skip, by the way. I'm pretty certain that even if you could very consistently, like very immediately perform the skip, it still wouldn't be faster, because it would take more time to do stuff later, I think. So I'm not too worried about it. Wasn't sure if I'd make it past that missile, and now I'm sure that I didn't make it past the missile. God, this song rules. You mean incorrectly, Ed. That is the opposite of how it should be. That Kraken bottle looks dope, by the way. I really, really like it. Alright, sleep tight, Gamebot. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If you just skirt the edge here, I think this guy won't really cause a problem for you. I'm not certain. But it worked then, didn't it? Good boost. Hell yeah. I mean, it's not faster, but right here, I think you want to get this guy's attention early on and then proceed into this room, because I think if he follows you all the way into the room, he'll just, like, box you in and you can't climb up anymore. I disagree, Ed. I think, to me, any percent is just beat the game as fast as possible, period. That's how I've always understood it. Can I... Would this work? Yeah, that worked. I didn't know if I could make that jump. This whole area makes me nervous. I'm bad at it. Okay, made it. Please go. Please go. Thank you. Oh, my depth perception disappeared. I thought I was right on top of the platform. I was like 3 inches ahead of it. What are we doing here? Do I not have one to jump on? Just have to wait for this one? It's goofy, but I guess I could have prevented that by being faster in the first place. So it's not really goofy. I don't think using the burst bomb rush there is actually, like, helpful at all. I don't see how it makes things faster. Oh yeah, this part's dumb, because once you get here, these platforms are just, like, too far ahead to get on. So, actually you probably can get on them, but if you just kill yourself here, then a new batch will spawn immediately. See, now it's, like, all different. They're all in a different spot, and now you can just jump right on them. Well, that was just me not jumping on it properly. Nothing new about that. This whole area is pretty hard, in my opinion. In my scrub opinion. Easy. Also, this guy's the most skilled enemy in the whole game. I hope you understand what I mean by that now. I missed a split at some point, apparently. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. Don't worry about it. Pressing jump is helpful when you want to jump. Sorry I'm playing bad, by the way. I feel bad when I do speedruns and I play bad. It's my first run, though, so don't actually... If you complain, you're actually stupid. All you people complaining right now about me playing bad are stupid. All 0 of you. Oh. I was flying too close to the sun there. It's okay if BDU complains. So that's the best compliment I've ever received, by the way, BDU. Didn't hit my split again. I agree, Ed, that I don't think terminology should necessarily be dictated by historical precedent, but still, it's like the etymology that I don't even know if etymology is the right word. Etymology, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I'm aware, could very well take historical context into account. In which case, what I'm saying would be completely contradictory. Oh wait, I could have made that. I was too scared. But what I mean is, like, just the meaning of the word, like any percent. You can beat the game with any percent completed, period. That, like, regardless of historical context as far as how it was used on SDA. Wait, this one first. Like, any percent just means, you know, any percentage of the game. So for it to have further limitations is just, like, contradictory. Probably gonna forget the way that I went through this last time, which was pretty good, but, yeah, I am forgetting, actually. But I'll make it work. Okay. Wait, oh, that just goes back there. Yeah, this is slow. But that's fine. That's good. Is it meta that I didn't know the meaning of the word etymology? I think it's a little meta. But then again, the fact that I don't know the meaning of the word etymology is the reason why I don't know whether or not it's meta. Okay, yeah, we'll go this way. Or no, wait. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go any of the ways, and I'll get there at approximately the same time, because I don't know how to play video games anyway. Wait. Okay, this way. Right. I'm remembering things now. I don't know if you need to paint that to be able to make it here. Better safe than sorry, yeah? Yeah, I didn't need to paint that. Good. Good, good, good. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. We can break the conditioning. You and me. Okay. I think what I was trying to do there is something I can't actually do, but it was worth a shot. Nope. I committed a fatal flaw. This way. Good. I did it. I made progress in the video game. I haven't taken the time to read everything y'all have said so far, but I'll get there. I have to play the video game too. What's up, Avexian? How you doing? Etymology takes everything into account regarding the structure and meaning of a word. Connotations are personal and can wildly differ between cultures, nations, etc. So I was basically using etymology correctly, I guess. I'm bad at this part, but I'll get better. Don't worry about it. I always overestimate how soon those guys are going to appear, and end up just like spending my time shooting at nothing instead of shooting at something. Where's the balloon? I found it. Don't worry, I found the balloon. Don't go looking for it anymore. Picking my arms up off of my legs. It's bad. It's bad form. Bad practice. These guys are real assholes. The Yikes City, as they say. Oof. Well, this went way better than my previous attempts at this. Oh my god. Ooh, wow. Thanks, Pearl. The spinal tap. Oh yeah, I meant to remove my spinal split since finishing the spinal phase is beating Agent 3. There's nothing after that in the spinal phase, so there's... whatever. Just skip it now. And split on Agent 3. Probably no good reason to throw a splat bomb there, but it doesn't hurt, I guess. Categories. My policy is I'm just going to call it what I want, so... Like, it doesn't make any sense to call something any percent plus something else, because that... the very presence of the plus something else means it's not any percent anymore. And if communities want to, like, call it that for reasons, then okay, but I'm not going to do it. I'll just label my runs whatever I label them. What's up, Baller Boy? I'm fighting Boy Agent 3. Gross. Gross. Get out of here. Nasty asshole. Ooh, 2 bombs. I thought it took 3. I guess those were just, like, really well placed. I wonder if you can get him in 1 cycle there. Ah. Didn't even get him in 2. Eat my ink. The run's pretty much over at this point, because the final boss is... It's not on rails. Well, it is quite literally on rails. You ride some rails, haha. But the point is, it takes a set amount of time. Even if you do everything before the time limit is up, you have to wait for the time to run out. Which I think is a bad decision. And... is my biggest complaint about the Octo expansion, which is significant because it's not a very big complaint. But anyway, my point is, I still have to finish the run out, but it's not going to go any faster. It might go slower if I go extremely... if I play extremely stupidly and die or something. Which I might do, because if you fall into the water, you die, and that is something you can do, like, if you're just not paying attention, but I don't see it happening. Thank you for breaking the tension, Pearl. You're the best. Was anyone else disappointed that the Octo expansion wasn't about being in the past and playing as a young cuttlefish in Squid World War I? Turf War 1. I read about half of what y'all were saying, by the way, about speedrun categories, but I'm not gonna read the other half because I kinda lost interest. No offense. Or it could be World War II. It could be Turf War 2. And then they could have, like... They could have competed with the new Wolfenstein. Yeah, Neko, on my first try of the boss, well, I did beat it on the first try, but I had literally 0 seconds left. I beat it at the last second, literally. So it's not like, it's not necessarily easy peasy on your first try, but, I mean, now that I've done it a few times, it's easy. So I kind of wish there were some way to make it go faster, or some other thing to add to its skill ceiling. I don't mind that much, though. Like I said, it's a small complaint because I just really like the feeling of this fight. I consider it to be kind of like an extended cutscene. Give me some examples, Ed. I wonder what program she's using here. What image editing program? Oh no, wait. This is like a video editing program. Never mind. Thought it was supposed to be like Photoshop or something at first, but no. What's up, Yami? I actually like that, Ed. It is a little bit, Neko. Nintendo comes close to that. Comes close to being dark sometimes, in a weird way. Hello again, Yami. Oh wait, I missed one. This one. Yeah, this way. Oh yeah, you have to jump right to the rail for that. God, this song rules. I beefed it. It's fine. Oh yeah, I don't know when to hit end split. I said that earlier, I think, didn't I? That I don't know when to stop timer. I'll do it when Pearl does her shout. How about that? I mean, because gameplay has stopped at this point. It's just a cutscene, and you can't even skip through dialogue, I don't think. So I should probably hit time now, right? I mean, you know, technically the final boss hasn't been defeated. It's not defeated until Pearl destroys it. Kamen Rider. Alright, I'll trust that. That makes sense. She did have it, you were right. Dude owned. World record! I wanted to wait until actual credits started just in case. Oh, what's up, Phantom Matt? It's going pretty well. Finished my first timed run of this game. Didn't go too well, but I learned a lot. I'm a wiser man. I'm not Japanese. I can't play in JRTA. That's a joke. I know how JRTA works. Yeah, gotta start somewhere. I was meaning to start running this category, you know, Octo expansion, like the week it was released, but I ended up getting busy and didn't have time to route stuff out and such. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start streaming to my free camps via you, and I'll do that real quick. Oh yeah, that's right, Montaro. These credits are nice and all, but I do miss the feature from Octo Valley and Octo Canyon of being able to ink up people's names. According to a few random posts I've seen on Twitter, people are actually talking about Celeste speedrun category stuff, which is fun. I mean, I haven't read any of the discussion, but I'm glad that it's something people are actually talking about. That's the only thing that bothers me about it, really. I don't care what conclusion people end up coming to, as long as, like, people have given it thought. I think people were going with the way it was happening before just because they just were. As long as people give it some discussion, I'm happy. Oh, there's a glitch and the normies want to ban it. That's not what I thought the Celeste discussion was about. That's not as interesting. That's a discussion I've seen happen a million different times, so I'm not that interested. Yeah, it's sick, huh, BD? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll get on Discord. I don't have Discord open right now. I don't like having it open when I'm streaming, but I'll get on once I'm done. I like drama. Yeah, it sounds like it. If it's just about a glitch, then I don't know. I've seen the same thing happen in other games, so I don't know. Thanks for playing. Hey, thanks for making. Nintendo, you can now play as an Octoling. Wow. I didn't mean that I was getting in voice, but I might if that's what we're doing. It's probably too late to get in voice.